Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Miami.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. Great dunker. Bang.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Outside Williams. We're about 1 minute into the first. It's rebounded by Indiana. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. And we talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity or he'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Suggs. The Pacers making the shot. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Siakam misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Suggs with the ball. Back to Williams. Drops it in from 11 feet.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's Suggs, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Castle. The three. The rebound by Turner.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Pass to Collins. At the elbow, Suggs. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50-40-90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
All right, Magic fans.
Pacers leading by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They get it back. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you look at what they shot from the line last season, and it's so much higher. I mean, you wouldn't think it's possible to take such a tumble in the span of just 1 year.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he recovers it. It's stolen by Shepherd.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The kick out to Williams. .115 left to play in the first. Back to Walker to stop the run. And it falls over the rim and in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
At the elbow, Shepherd. Indiana moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From downtown, a nice shot by Black.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Shepherd. Now Neesmith to the right side. Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Black. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Black's got 5.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Pass to Neesmith. Lets it go with a 3. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pacers lead by 3.
The Pacers, 16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Walker's shot is off. Pacers leading by 3. Intercepted. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Here's Black. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Kept alive. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Mathurin for three. Carter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pacers trailed by 3. Here's Turner. A shot missing. And it's Orlando's ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Carter on the wing. Out to the right wing. Black. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Black's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Carter. Fires the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Pass to Suggs. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, make my head spin.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Right side, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Pass to Turner. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Collins with it. Back to Black. From outside the arc. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trailed by 6. Moving it up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Outside, Kuminga. Suggs with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Kuminga, no good. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
To the wing on the left. Castle. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Turner. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Fires the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic. They lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Suggs.
Jalen makes things happen, folks, and the team is much better when Suggs is in attack mode.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Pass to Filipowski. The kick out to Oladipo. Now Eason. Bangs home the trifecta. Eason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nembhard with it. Indiana moving the ball around. Mathurin for three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
When Mathurin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
The kick out to Williams. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The Magic again can't hit.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Pass to Eason. Good up. The triple. Eason's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Orlando making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Turner. Over in the corner, Mathurin. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Williams. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 4. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And the
triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Outside for Halliburton. Siakam inside the three-point line. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Cancel. To the middle. Clock at 6. Another shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's your 407 Tennessee.
1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Walker. Now Shepard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Castle. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked him clean. .32 seconds left to play in the third. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. To the paint. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Walker with the drive.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. 3 on 3. And here is Kuminga with 2 seconds left. And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shoot.
50. The Pacers, 41.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Misses the 3. Right side Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Siakam. Drops in the tray.
And here's a guy who's worked on his range a little bit every year. Siakam confident from well beyond the arc now.
Here's Black. Oladipo outside. To the inside. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Here's Kuminga. Here's Black. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Black's got 21.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Magic leading by 11. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Black, no good. Here's Mathurin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Magnets and vice grips on his hands. Mathurin making a miss.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Black. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Buries it from three-point range.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. It falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And now it's only a 5-point Magic lead. The kick out to Walker. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Right wing. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Substitution on the board.
And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Back to Mathurin. Wants to get it to Turner and does. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Bennedict Mathurin.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Turner.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Now, here's Suggs. Dash to Castle. It's up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Here's Indiana. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside Mathurin. Screen by Siakam. Back to Mathurin. And stolen by Eason. Here's Suggs.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. 6 to shoot. It's It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner. Good.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they need to stop the clock.